and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a video today of a little bit of this and that. It's not all one thing. It's not quite an unboxing because all of these have mostly been unboxed already, but they're relatively new. I have some art books that I'm using for inspiration, and I really enjoy watching other artists go through their books that they have, and how I use mine is basically I just look at the pictures and decide, you know, what I might want to paint for the day. It's practice, it's creativity, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful book. This one I saw featured on Natasha Newton's channel, so I purchased it, and I already did a what they call a jackdaw, which is a smaller, not a crow, not a raven, but it's in that family, and it's smaller and has more grays in it. So I did that one. I don't know if I'm gonna show you what I did with that. Let me find it. What's this picture? Oh, here are all the jackdaws. I don't know, it's just very inspirational. This is a really lovely book. They have plants, just so much to work with. Plus nice little, I don't know if they're prose, poems. Not quite sure, it's probably poems. And it says they're spells, but I don't think they're spells. It would be cool if they were spells, but they're not. And I'm trying to find the one I did. I did do one of the picture, well, not the whole picture. I did a adaptation of one of the birds from here. And I'm trying to find, look at that rabbit. Look how beautiful this is. This is gonna be very nice. The one I did was, I worked in mostly Neocolor 2s. Yes, that's what I did. It's this one. I did this bird. And then on the other page, I did this flying bird. Let me pause this and go grab my sketchbook so I can show you. Okay, here is my sketchbook. Should move these books over to the side. And I'll go through them all. Oh, and before I get too far along, I would love to see my channel grow. I would love it if you could be so kind as to subscribe and to like and add notifications. And also, if you want, you could share some of my videos if they're of any interest to you. I do enjoy sharing my love of art supplies, different mediums. I do a lot with watercolor. I'm kind of veering off and doing other forms of medium. Like I just rediscovered, not rediscovered, I've discovered oil pastels recently. And I'm going to be working, I'm going to show you a book. I'm going to do a series from a few. I'm really enjoying those. So this is what I did in my journal. This is my visual journal. And this was all done with Neo Pastels, Caran d'Ache. Not like the most fabulous work of art, but I'm happy with it. And this phrase that I took out of the book, it's just a little small excerpt from this poem. It says, "Don't call her crow or rook or raven, for she is jackdaw, gray-headed outlaw." Yeah, so these are poems. And then this book, I said, I received a cool book today called, let me put my glasses on, that'll help. I received a cool book today for more inspiration, The Lost Spells by Robert McFarlane and Jackie Morris. I did this painting of a jackdaw in Neocolor 2s. So this one was flying, and this one's better than that one, but I think, but definitely not great, but it's, and I use this is a dot journal, and I just use it a lot for just writing. I have some mantras I put in there, meditative work. When I'm sitting in the living room with the TV, I can easily pull it out and work with colored pencils, or the Neocolor 2s were good with a water pen. It wasn't too messy. So again, this book is just chock full of inspiration, and it's just lovely. And if you like, nice books with inspiration, this one I would highly suggest. It's a truly beautiful book. I have to practice working on foxes. I want to make a fox. I really do. Oh. Excuse me, my energy's a little low. It's just a lot of work. Kind of tired. And now the other book I bought was from an artist. I don't know how I find these things. I'd never heard of this artist, but I saw, I think someone on YouTube was talking about Joan Erdley. And so I ordered this book, and her style is far more abstract than what I usually do, but I am very interested in exploring abstract landscape. I don't know if it's going to be a style that I, adopt as something that's regular for me, but I definitely think with my oil pastels, I'm going to create some really interesting things. So this book talks about Joan Erdley's life. She was an artist out of Scotland. And I'm trying to think where she was. It was a small town that she went to. She died young. And she was born in, no, she's not Scottish. She was born in Sussex, south of England, and grew up on a dairy farm. And then she went to, I think, Caterland in 1950. And I think, let's see, Erdley's first visit in Caterland in 1950, and she returned regularly thereafter. And a lot of her paintings take place in this village. It looks like I think it's a sea village called Caterland. I believe it's in Scotland. I will have to check on that. So this one was interesting, and maybe just making marks and doing playing with color and composition and movement. And I really think I'm going to enjoy using this as a inspiration for some work that I want to do. I love the color here. The color in the sky with the gray. The houses. Beehive storm approaching. This is cool. Caterland in winter. And that is her right there. Oh, I wouldn't mind doing this. I should have my little stickies to mark the pages, but I'll just go back and look through the book and do some paintings. All right, well, that's this one, Joan Erdley's A Sense of Place. And to find this book, I go on and I look at some, we have some online used bookstores called Thrift Books, World of Books, Abe Books, Alibris. I think Alibris is better than Thrift or Abe because I believe that they help smaller independent bookstores, and I believe Abe Books and Thrift Books might be owned by Amazon, which I do end up getting things on Amazon, I must admit, but not a lot, comparatively speaking. And then I finally bit the bullet and ordered a Mary Feeden book. I got this one originally out of the library here, and of course it's a library book, so I had to return it. Then I was looking to buy one, and they were quite expensive. And so this one was more than I would normally spend for a book. But look at this. There's so much inspiration in here. Especially, she's done things with collage. And this is a British artist. I've done a few pieces, not exactly like. I mean, I'll just use bits and parts. Kind of as a study. And I really got into doing sardines when I saw her paintings, and I had a lot of fun with that. And I did do a vase similar to this that turned out quite nice in one of my sketchbooks. So she has an interesting style. And I think she worked, this is an oil painting. So with my oil pastels, I think I can get a lot done. When the studies I did earlier, I did in watercolor. But now I'm going to play around with more with pastel. And I ordered a couple of brands. So this is Mary Feeden, and Enigmas and Variations. And this is a wonderful art book. If this is the kind of thing you like to do, it's just to look through art books and get ideas. If it sparks interest. For me, the hardest part about getting painting is not knowing what to paint. So I need to look at something, say, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And then it inspires me to go forward. And then I ordered this Mungyo pastel paper, and I'm going to try it out. This is a 98 pound, 160 gram A4 paper. And they come in different colors. So it has cream, rose, almond, pearl, and powder. So let me open it and we can look through. We'll try this paper. And you know, the Mungyo pastels I bought, they're really good. I did do a painting, I think I did a demo on my last of some magnolias, because it's magnolia season here. My last video, I posted a video with, did some swatching, and then I went ahead and did a demo with these Lightwish. The Lightwish are nice. They're very creamy, and it's hard to get detail. So I think that the Mungyo, for me, compared from the two, would be easier to use. They're still very, very soft, and they're not like the hardest of pastels. I'm going to need to, I think I just ordered a set that has a harder core so that I can mix and match and use some harder pastels to get into some detail. Otherwise, what I'm doing here is very, very, very impressionistic. And that is fine because I have a lot of fun working as an impressionist. Okay, the gray book. This is a Hannah Mueller toned paper. And I think today I'm going to actually do my demoing and my swatching on this gray paper. I don't know, should I do swatches on gray paper of watercolor? I've been using these Art Creations. It's cream. I'll go ahead. This is an iridescent set of A Gallo that I have, and I don't think I've ever swatched this out for everybody. So, or maybe I have, but it's been a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and play with these with you guys. Sorry for the messy palette. Oh, well. But I love A Gallo colors, and I just don't give them enough attention these days because I have so much. It's so hard to figure out what to use. Okay, so this gray book, and then I have this Mungyo assorted color pencil, graphite, charcoal for oil pastel, dry pastel, etc. Woven textured finish, high cotton content, and acid free. So this is the cream. Oh, and there's the rosy color, and some tan, and a gray, and kind of a bluish gray. It's going to be fun to use this. I think I will try this out too. Let's see, what color should I try the pastels on first? Let's swatch a few of the Mungyo on the Mungyo paper. This is, I apologize, this is a random video today. I am kind of, it's just kind of my style. I like to just go with the flow, see what feels right. I got this set, it's 120, and I really wanted this one. And I did have a 48 set, but I like the more muted, grayed down, neutral colors. I'm very drawn to those. So let me think. What should I do? I'm going to do a papaya. How about I'm not looking at a papaya, so I don't even know what color. Should I just pretend like a papaya, or should I do a pomegranate? Well, let's just go for it. I'm going to do it on a different piece of paper. Let's try the gray paper. Just pull this out of the pad. Okay, let's see. I really should be looking at something for the colors. I mean, I could just make it up, but I don't want to. I want to be looking at something. So there's this painting here, but it's all in gray tones. It's not colorful. Okay, well, let's see what I have for colors. I'm going to use this side, and I will lightly pencil in is that a papaya? That's a papaya. And I can't use my phone because I'm filming with my phone to look at what the color of a papaya is. So just bear with me. This is just going to be strictly kind of an imagination piece to some degree. So there's my papaya, and maybe, yep, just a papaya. I'm just testing out paper. Are papayas green? Oh my goodness. Yellow? Okay, I'm just going to play with color. We'll see how this turns out. Let's see for the base. So what I'm really enjoying about Pastel is the blending, because I really love watching the colors blend. I've never used this pastel paper before. I don't know what it's going to blend like on, this is a rougher, there's some texture to this paper. The last one I did was on a very smooth paper, and I really liked the way that it blended with the smoother paper. And let's get a little color here. No, that is the wrong color. I was like, what is this lady doing? All right, let me get my blending stump out. Take some color off of that and use a sandpaper. Now the Mungyo they do blend nicely. They are much harder. I mean, they're quite a bit harder than the Lightwish, but not hard at all. It's a soft pastel, and the Lightwish are just super, super soft. Harder to control, but still very nice. And these are more affordable brands. Oh, I know what I ordered. It's going to come in any day now. I went ahead and I bought the Caran d'Ache Neo Colors, the oil pastels by Caran d'Ache. I think they are a little bit harder, so I think it'll be a nice complement so that I can use, oh, this isn't turning out too bad, because even though, you know what, I don't eat papayas, so I don't see a ton of them, but I think this is gonna be okay. Let's get a little more orangey in here. Okay, let's keep smooshing around. Yeah, that's my favorite part. Is I love laying down the color really fast and furious and crazy, and then just blending it together and seeing what we come up with. And I think I prefer maybe working with the smoother paper, or, well, not really. It's working out okay. You just have to lay down more pastel to get it to blend. And the inner part is going to lay down some white. Okay. I think I will do a comparison between this one and the Lightwish with the pretty much the same type of drawing next side by side. so you can see the difference in how they work. I don't really like using my fingers to blend, and this blending stump works quite well. And I have a tool, a scratchy tool. I'm going to remove some stuff out, make a cleaner line. This works better on smooth paper with this little scratchy guy. Here for some highlight. It's amazing how quickly you can make something look like something with oil pastels. That's kind of where I'm at with this, that I can make something very loose and free and work quickly. And there. It's a papaya. Where's my darker green? There it is. And I mean, I don't know if you guys like watching demos or not. It seems like the videos that get the most views for real are my swatching and art haul videos. And I can understand that, but I like watching people work with the materials, and it gives me inspiration and teaches me maybe a new way of doing things. Okay. I definitely could work this more, but I'm going to leave it at this. Still see bits of the paper underneath. Okay. Well, I've never worked with pastel mat before, so I don't know if this is if this is good or not. So I'm not a good judge, but all right, that is my Mungyo pastels. They're the gallery. These are professional. And They are more reasonable than, which ones? They're more reasonable than the, sorry, I'm just thinking to myself, they're more reasonable than the Sennelier for sure. And I think the Caran d'Ache is more expensive too. But, I mean, I'm going to try the Caran d'Ache with you guys. I think I got the largest set that they carry, which is 72. Okay, so there's that. And this is the Mungyo 120 assorted colors. And now I have these Lightwish, and I can give these a swirl. Mangoes are pretty quick to work on. I don't really know. I really liked working on the smooth paper. It's a preference. Because I can get cleaner lines, I think. Oh. And here are my Lightwish. This is a 100 set. So still a good variety of colors. And I'm just going to go in without a drawing. A little, definitely different. Whoa, that's a different color. And these are a lot softer. So the softer pastel for me lays down better on this textured paper. I mean, this lay down fine on the Mungyo, but there's pilling. So let's see, some green and a lighter yellow. These are so soft, like my fingernails dig into these. Oh, here's a dark. I'll use this dark. And then there's a black. Yeah, I don't mind having these two different sets because they do have different colors. They're not that redundant. Let's see what this will do. Okay, that'll work a little bit. And very light yellow here. Okay, now let's get in with the juicy color. Okay. And I'll start to blend these and see where I need to go. Okay. Let's get in with the blending. Okay. These are a bit messier to work with. And I might have created mud. We'll see how this turns out. I might have to scrape some of this color off. I want a red. Put some blush in this guy. Oof. This is just don't want it to get too muddy. It is kind of, I think it makes too many colors on this because these are very, very soft. I think these are more like the Sennelier in terms of the texture. Where's my scrapey tool? Maybe this will work. Oops. And some white. Okay, so I think with these I have to definitely put lighter touch and use less pastel. So less is more, I think, with these. If I do a thinner layer, I might be able to control it more. I don't know if that looks like a mango. I mean, not a mango. Was it a mango or papaya? Something like that. Use your imaginations. I need to make a line around here. I think once I get my the Neo colors, it'll be good because I can combine them to do more sharper lines. I'm not hating it now. You know, with all of these things, you have to work it. When you first lay something down, it doesn't look very good. Or sometimes it does, but almost done. And then I can get on to swatching some of my A Gallo Iridescents. I mean, it's not really the season for iridescents, but they're pretty. And I don't think I've ever swatched them before. Oh Lord, okay. Let's get some. All right. I actually like this one. I like this one more. I love the depth. The colors are great. Let me just layer some on top of here. Yep. Actually, put more green. You know, it's funny when you're working it and you think, oh, this is turning out terrible, but it's actually not. So I'm mixing now the Lightwish into the Mungyo. I think if you have the patience to work with the Lightwish, they turn out very nicely. And I say patience because they are very, very soft. And let me put a little bit white, a little yellow. And then I did buy a fixative, a Sanelli fixative that I will spray, but I do this outside. It's this fixative pastels oil. It's for oil pastels. See? Okay, let me see. Let me put a dark shadow. Do a cast shadow. For me, pastels is all about the blending. For me, I love the blending part. Well, it's not a great shadow, but okay. Just wanted to ground it a little bit. I wasn't sure, like people might, you know, not want to sit around and watch me paint, but I don't do a lot of editing. It just would take too long and I would never get any videos put up. So I pretty much just film in real time and post right away. If I have to stop, I kind of, you know, attach them together. But I don't do voiceovers and all of that. I could, but at this point, I'm just lucky to get some quiet time to do this. So I tried out a new paper, and I really don't know. I mean, I'm going to have to try. I have another Clairefontaine or something. What is the other pastel mat I have that I have not used at all? So I don't have anything to compare it to, whether I think this paper is great or not. I'm going to try and find the paper here. It's pastel matte, and it's, I think the last name is Fontaine. Is this it? No. Oh my goodness. You know, I always find stuff when I'm not looking for it. And then when I go to look for things, it hides on me. Oh well. I will pull that out at some point and try it and see what I think, and maybe do a paper comparison next time. This is messy. I should have covered this. I can do something with the background if I need to. But anyway, this is the two. This is Lightwish. This is the Mungyo. And that was fun for me. If you're still with me, thank you for sticking around. And maybe you'll paint with me. Okay, white. I'm putting this back together. All right. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. During one of my mystery packs from Etcher, I got this, one of the items was a hot press watercolor pad, 100% wood pulp, 300 grams, acid free, A5. What was surprising is normally I don't think highly of wood pulp paper. This one's actually quite nice because I did do some swatching of, you know, mixing of some colors the other night just for myself. And I really love the texture. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these A Gallo on this Etcher watercolor pad, which I'm impressed with. I don't even know how much it cost because it came in one of the mystery packs. So it was all combined with other stuff. Actually, I might paint the background here to cover some of these marks with some watercolor later. And all right, so I've got pastel all over my fingers. This is a messy stuff. Okay. Well, excuse my messy fingers. That's an artist's life, yeah. Let me throw this out because it's got all this pastel on it that's making my hands messed up. Okay. All right. Let's start with champagne. Now, I'm not sure how well you're going to see the champagne color on this paper. Let me do something on this toned paper, see if it shows up what that's like. So this is champagne, and these are the A Gallo Iridescent colors. Oh, it's very light. Okay, I'll do it on the light. And I'm going to spray these real quick. And this set had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 colors. And they are marked on the side of the what are these called? Oh my gosh, I think my brain is done for the night. they write the colors on the side of these. And I'm not going to pull it out, but so that is nice. I like to have that. This is a very beautiful kind of a goldy champagne color. And now the next color is called Iridescent Sunshine. So very happy, bright, kind of iridescent yellow. And it does look like sunshine. And the next color is Iridescent Clementine. Clementine sounds good right about now. Delicious, juicy clementine. I'm going to make these colors bigger. The swatch is a little bigger. Hopefully you can see. And the next color is Iridescent Rust. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I mean, the quality of these colors paints are beautiful. I don't know. I don't think iridescent colors are particularly light fast. I could be wrong, but I don't believe they are. I could do some research, but usually they're not. I know fluorescents aren't. I would need to look up to see if iridescents are. Now this is the Iridescent Hibiscus. Now I think you don't have to get the whole set. They do sell these individually, these pans. That's it. They write the names on the side of the pan. And this next color is Iridescent Orchid. Ooh, that's pretty. And the next one is Iridescent Moonlight. Oh, what a pretty blue. And the next color is Iridescent Aquamarine. And the next one is Iridescent Seafoam. Let's see this one. That's so pretty. And the next one is Iridescent Lime. I really don't know what I would make with these. Maybe like confections, like popsicles and candies or pies and tarts. Yeah, that might be cool. Even like some whimsical homes, you know, some fantastical things. The next one is Iridescent Pine. Oh, I think this one's really pretty, actually. Yeah. Look at that green. That's beautiful. And the last one is Silver Smoke. I'm not going to write the names down. This is was in a set. It's from the Iridescents from A Gallo. I think that's, I don't have pigments or anything on here. Didn't come with that information. So, oh my goodness, I am really fading out there. Let's see. So this is that. I think I will do a background. I hope I don't ruin it, because actually I really like this one. It's kind of misshapen. Yeah. Let's, so I do it with the blue in the background or something. Let's see, what color should I do? Complementary. I think I'll do a purple. Oh, I don't know. I'm mixing. I'm trying to cover the mess on this paper, but this paper is not meant for water color or anything like that. I'm only going to do it on the side. Cover. Oh, because these are oil pastels, it's a resist. So, should have thought of that. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. I think I will cut this part out. Well, it doesn't matter. I did this. It's nothing spectacular, but just testing some stuff out. I don't really care for this paper, though, to be honest with you. So I would not personally highly recommend this for the oil pastels, or definitely not for watercolor. This is not that. It's not bad. Maybe I could try something else on here. I mean, the pastels are okay on here. There's a tooth. Maybe it's just a personal preference. I prefer a smooth paper, even though it slides around a lot. If it's smooth, there's nothing for the oil pastel to grab onto. So I'm probably barking up the wrong tree here. So there is that A Gallo Iridescent watercolors. And I think I'm going to try and find that pastel mat that I have. From, what is her name? My goodness. How could I misplace everything when it's just all right here? Toned gray. 40 sheets. Well, I don't know where I put it. It beats me. Well, so, thank you so much for joining me today. And I am going to review this video and see if I'm actually not going to post it, because I am a little bit all over the place. But thank you so much for joining me tonight. Happy painting. Bye-bye.